my house quiet to film, and now the mail truck is about to drive past. You guys! Oh my gosh, I just need to like start here because hello, wow. So we got the house and I can't scream because my baby is sleeping, but just know I'm screaming on the inside, you guys. Oh my gosh. So I want to give you guys a quick update before we get into this little thrift haul. Oh, if you guys have been following along on Instagram at all, you'll already know this information. It is Heart and Home Crew. You can follow there. I always have more up to date of what's happening. I love sharing with you guys daily there. So come give me a follow over there. And then I did post a couple of reels. I don't know if you guys saw them, but we got our offer accepted. And then yesterday we just finalized all of our due diligence and, worked out the things after the home inspection that came back. We're going to talk about all of that in a future video. I want to do a whole home tour. I'm going to kind of go through what the whole process of buying that house looked like. But you guys, thank you for your prayers and your kind words and comments, you guys, for every one of you who said you were praying for us. We so appreciate it. We know that that's what made this, honestly, feels like a move of God happen. So we are so thankful. So again, we will get into that in the future, but all of these lovely items have a place to go now and I'm so excited. Okay, so be on the lookout for future thrift hauls because we've got a lot of house to fill and I'm so excited to do it. But let's go ahead and get into this thrift haul. Okay, so if you guys saw last week's video, I was actually in Texas. This was probably like a month ago now that I was there. And my sister and I went thrifting because she is an avid thrifter. She's actually having a really fun like side hobby. She could totally make it a business, but for right now, she's just having fun with it. So having fun with that. Where she is buying stuff because she's already going to Goodwill more than I do. Guys, if you think I have a problem, I'm kidding. I'm so jealous of her. But she also goes and buys stuff and resells it and she's making a profit and she's having fun doing it. So little side note for those of you guys who like to thrift, she's just doing it on Marketplace, porch pickup. It's amazing. I went there and I found some things and she shipped them back for me. So it was kind of funny because I had to be cognizant of what I was buying because I only had not even a carry-on, but like a personal bag because I was flying Spirit. And it was interesting because I would buy a plate for like $1, but then I had to ship it all back home for, I think it was about $25, I think. So, it made this stuff a little bit pricier, but everything I got is so pretty and it was just fun and it was worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through my Texas haul and then there was 2 things I got from Goodwill and then just a couple things from my local thrift store. So this is 3 separate little trips, lots of fun dishware. So in Texas, that's what I got. All I found was heavy dishware. So we went to one thrift store and I have a funny story to tell you, but first I'll show you this. So I found, this is not Johnson Brothers because I know that that's super popular. This says Historical Ports of England, the Port of Bristol, hand engraving, decorated underglaze, made in England. And I was so excited when I saw this because it is stunning. It is so beautiful. It's one of the ports of England and it's just gorgeous. This was $5, but the thrift store was having 50% off that day. So it was only $2.50. Can you believe that? Like that's insane. Super excited about this. And then right beside it was what I thought was just like a beautiful pot that you could like put your soup in for Thanksgiving. We bring it home and I'll put a picture up for you guys. And most of you are probably gonna know right away what it was. And this particular item I avoid because I personally don't understand why people would want to collect these. So I found it and I think it was like $3. I got it for $1.50. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have these 2 beautiful pieces from England. I spent less than $5. This is the best thrift trip I've ever done and it was only 2 items and I'm so happy. Bring it home and I'm like, why does it have one handle? Again, I was going to use this for my Thanksgiving soup. It was a chamber pot, you guys.
It was a chamber pot.
Without the lid. A chamber pot. I do not buy chamber pots. I see chamber pots. I do not want them. I think it's kind of disgusting, honestly. Obviously, I know that they haven't been used for a long time, but I just don't understand how people... So tell me, if you guys collect them, again, no judgment, but I just personally, I don't get it. So help me understand, like, why would someone want to collect a chamber pot? If you don't know what a chamber pot is, it's what they used to use so they wouldn't have to go to the outhouse in the winter months and they would store it under their bed and they typically had a lid. This one didn't have a lid. Like, no, thank you. No. So anyways, mine didn't have a lid, but it had really beautiful flowers. It was so pretty. was the prettiest poop pot ever. That's what my sister kept calling it. She kept calling it a poop pot. I ended up leaving it behind, which I was honestly heartbroken about because it was gorgeous. And someone had said in my stories to use it as a compost bin, which honestly, if I had the lid, I might have done it, but it still just was so weird to me. And so I left it there. She's trying to sell it on Marketplace. She's not having any luck with it, but you guys, I bought a poop pot. I don't want to buy a poop pot. I was so devastated. I was like, why can this not be a pot? Because it's beautiful. Could you imagine if I had brought it home and I had served Thanksgiving dinner in it? Could you imagine? So, I don't remember which was which Goodwill. I think I got these 3 at the same Goodwill. So these 2 are the same. I have a sticker on the bottom. She only charged me $1 for each of these because she was just like, I don't need to scan anything. This doesn't have any stamp on it, so I don't know what year this is, if this was, I don't know what this would have been. But anyways, they're just really pretty kind of off-white, just like delicate little bowls or a plate. I find like this is good for pasta when I don't want a bowl, but I don't want a plate. You know, sometimes you just like don't want a bowl. I don't know. Anyway, so I found 2 of these, again, for just $1. So my goal is, I know I need to be careful because you can't eat off of all vintage dishware, but to find kind of just mismatched plates and bowls that are kind of off-white or white. And I just thought that would be really pretty because I want to have some open shelving in our new home. I'm so excited, you guys. If you haven't, like I said, follow me on Instagram. I've got some reels and some here on YouTube of some clips of what the house looks like. We're going to have so much fun. We're going to have so much fun. I'm so excited. We'll talk about that later. This one is Buffalo China, made in the USA. This one, again, was $1. Just, again, really pretty little soupy bowl, little spaghetti bowl, super cute. Thought that, again, I want it to be beautiful. I want every item and paint swatch in my house to just be thought of and curated. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so then I also found, this was a different Goodwill. We went to thrifting like crazy in Texas. It was so much fun. So this one is Jackson, China, and made in the USA. I just think it's fun to like see the stamps, and like made in the USA I just think is fun and cool. If it's made in England, if it's made in France, those are like my favorite places to thrift from. But again, just a simple plate. The goal is just to find similar. And then this is Homer Laughlin, Best China USA, and it looks very similar, but they are different plates made by different people. But what's really, really weird about this one, and why, half the reason why I picked it up, is when I Googled it, there was a plate selling for the same size, same stamp for $200. I don't know if any, because you guys are awesome. Oh my gosh, in my last thrift haul, when one of you commented and said that the thing that I was going to use for like a plant, you told me that it actually supposed to have a lid and it's a canister, and I was like, I would never know that. So thank you. If you guys ever know information, please let me know. I love learning. Clearly, like DIY, it's my thing. Teach me. I want to know more. So if you know anything about this name, Homer Laughlin, why it matters, what it means, I should probably research that myself. It was more just, I always like to quickly like research. I think I've said that before. I'll look something up and be like, is this worth anything? Does it mean anything? Because then sometimes it does sway me to be like, okay, like, yeah, I will pick that up because that's interesting information. That's cool. But anyways, if you know anything about this plate and why this would be $200, please let me know. This can pay for my decorating of my house. So Texas was fun. Thrifting was so fun with my sister. We literally went to like every thrift store we could, and I could have done so much more. It was wonderful. She spoiled me. I loved it. So then I went to Goodwill when I got back home, and I found this gorgeous bowl. I think actually I got this on my birthday. So maybe this was actually right before I left for Texas, actually. I don't want to lie to you guys. I think it was before I went, because my birthday happened before I got there. Yes. And I literally walked into Goodwill, or right before I walked into Goodwill, I was like, God, I would really love a big white bowl. It's my birthday. Like, that's just, I really want, you know, big bowls that you can like bake with and whatever. Again, I don't know if I'll be able to use that because it just depends on how old this thing is. I need to look up some more information. But then I walked in and this beautiful bowl was just sitting on the shelf, and I think this was $5. So it says Pope Gosser, China, made in USA, Rose Point. And I thought what was like a special touch, because I love God, was that it has roses all along the edges, and roses are one of my favorite flowers. So I was like, not only is it a white bowl, but it has my favorite flower on it. And I'm just like, isn't that so God? Where, you know, we ask him for something and he's just like, let me show you how much more I love you. And it's just like, oh, God, it makes me emotional. Anyways, beautiful, beautiful bowl. So this one, I think I can serve Thanksgiving dinner in, not the poop pot. So it does have some staining on it, a little bit of yellow, which I think just obviously is from the age of it, but gorgeous. See that on my counter. Then I found this little lamp. Have you guys been seeing people put these on their counters in their kitchen or on like a little bookshelf. I just think they're the sweetest little thing, and it gives off the prettiest glow. It is really scratched on the bottom, so I'm probably gonna paint it a color. I like that it's white, it's cute. I'm so thankful the shade is in good condition, because I feel like that's the hard part, is sometimes you'll find lamps at Goodwill and the shades are always like dented or broken, but this one's in good shape. So it just needs a little bit of a refresh on the paint. The cord is a little bit extreme for something so small. So I'm either gonna have to find a way, I know that you can sometimes shove them back in, so I could probably put half of the cord in here, but then I'm still left with so much cord. So I'm either going to kind of find a way to bunch it, or like maybe put it beside a basket and I can hide the cord beside the basket, or cutting off the cord and just getting a battery operated bulb. That's probably where I'm gonna lean, but I just wanna go ahead and get in the house first and see where it's gonna end up, and then I'll go from there. But this was, I think, $2 for a sweet little lamp. And again, it's one of those things where I keep seeing people on Instagram styling their homes with just a sweet little moment of a lamp, and it looks so pretty, the soft little glow in the kitchen. I love it. Okay, last up, this haul isn't as big as my ones normally are. I tried to keep it a little bit shorter for you guys today because we've got lots to do, you guys. I am like painting and patching my mom's house, getting it ready to sell, and we are closing. By the time you see this, we'll have closed, and I don't know if we'll be in the house quite yet, because I will be sanding the floor, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a wild ride. There are a lot of wooden floors in that house. I have never sanded floors before. My dad's gonna help me. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so much fun. So make sure you are subscribed if you aren't already, you guys, because we are going to go on a wild adventure of our future home, fixing up a 118-year-old beautiful, I don't know if it's quite Victorian or not. I think it is. You guys let me know if you've seen it. Let me know if that is that style, but just a gorgeous southern house. And haven't said it yet, I'm so excited. Okay, so this was my favorite thrift store. I just got a couple of things there. There was a vase there, a milk glass vase. I'll put a little clip here. I packed it away already, and I just checked 2 of my bins and I can't find it. And I just packed it last night. So I think it's in the other one, but I didn't want to rearrange everything just to grab it. But it is really, really beautiful. Again, I saw this styled on like some books, on a bookshelf. If I maybe build bookshelves in the front sitting room. Oh, I don't know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, you guys. Can you tell like my heart is just like on fire? I know it's gonna be a lot of work. I know it's gonna be a lot of work, but I know it's gonna be so much fun. Have I said that yet? Yes, I have, guys. It's gonna be so fun. Follow along. It's gonna be so fun. Okay. Regroup. Anyways, what was I saying? I forget. So I went to, the milk glass vase. Really pretty. I just see it with some fresh little flowers from my garden that I'm gonna plant, maybe in the kitchen, maybe on a bookshelf. It's gonna be beautiful. Anyways, that is that. So then Brad said no more frames. So I got some more frames, and these were only $4. And I told him, I'm like, you wait. We're gonna get in that house and I'm gonna put these frames up, and you're gonna say, wow, you were right, Courtney. You were right. You did need 56 frames. And not only that, I know I'm gonna need more. So I got more. Again, $4 each. They have some kind of Picasso print in them. They're from Pier 1, but I don't care for the images inside of them. Obviously, I'm a little bit more about like, you can't see above me, but flowers and that kind of thing, and just romantic scenes. So I just thought that these would either be great together, or they would be great on a gallery wall, or just, guys, there's so much room for frames in the house. Yes. So I just love the styling of them. I thought they were really pretty. So you'll see these styled somewhere, and they will be made of use. Do we look alike? I just need to put a bird on my head. Flap, flap. Okay, and then there's pumpkin in there. You guys have already seen that. Sorry, I was starting to pack and then I took things out. So this little thing was so cute. No, you did not. It chipped. Okay, well that's good to know. My son did not find this one and called this one a ball. You guys, we are not having pumpkin catastrophe 2.0. Not happening here. Okay, we're okay. It's tiny. It's just a little bit, and I may be able to get some of it back on. I don't know. Let's just leave that there for now. Anyways, it's this cute little vase. It was 75 cents. My sister said she just saw it at Hobby Lobby, so I don't know if that's where it's from. There's no sticker or anything, and we can cover that side. That's totally fine. So I just pictured this on, I actually think I might leave it this color. I don't think I'm going to paint it because the orange isn't, it's a little brighter on camera than in person. It's a little more muted, but I just thought that this would be really pretty with some low cut floral-ish leaf thing kind of happening here. I probably won't be able to use it this year, but it was really, really pretty. And I just thought it would fit so well, you know, anywhere. It's small enough. It's not going to take up a ton of space on like a little entryway table. Who knows? Okay, I need to wrap that better. Be safe. And then lastly, I got this sweet little basket for my girls' room. If you remember from the last video, I think it was, or maybe 2 videos ago, where I got a basket that was thinner that I said I could put beside my son's bed or like a chair for all of his books. I thought I could use this for the girls beside their bed while they're reading. I just love the heart detail. I loved the little, this thing happening here, whatever that is, detail. And then the handle, of course, and this was only $5. Good. The day that I went to this store, it was like a good priced thrifting day. I think I told you that they've kind of been upping their prices, where this is normally something that they would have been pricing at like $10, $15 now, and it was only $5. So I was very thankful about that. For now, I'm going to keep it the color that it is. Depending on where I end up going with the girls' room, and if this is too dark, I may end up sanding it and just staining it a lighter color, but for now I don't mind it. But anyways, I just thought that was super sweet and super pretty, and that is it for my haul today, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Everything was so fun. I'm so excited. Like I said, a lot of dishware, so cool, little elements. And you guys, I promise you're gonna want to subscribe, because you are not gonna want to miss us transforming this 118-year-old house, I have said this many times and I cannot get it right, into a home. Our home. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I'm just so excited because it still has such beautiful detail, but it just needs a breath of fresh air. It just needs to be told again how loved it is and how beautiful it is. And I'm so excited to do that. So hopefully, if all goes well, the next video you will see will be the house tour, and then we're gonna get to work sanding the floors. So follow along. Hit that like button if you like this video. It really helps out my algorithm that I'm trying to fight against. Guys, it's so not fun. But I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate every single comment, every single like. You guys are awesome and the best. And if you want to see it, like I said, more up-to-date behind the scenes, follow along Heart and Home Crew on Instagram. We have some fun over there too. And yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. And I'll see you in the house next week, hopefully, if all goes well. Okay, bye guys.